roller coaster ride continues, but it's okay. We're kind of smiling. I'm just going to start this video tonight, just another little update video. And basically tonight, the first thing Carolyn said to me, you need to get your fridge vent covers back in, as regards the end of the week there's going to be some more torrential rain. So I'm like, right, I'm on it. So I've just come out to my motorhome. The DeLonghi is it's quite warm in here actually. It's airing out really nice, and yeah, I've just got that one on tick over at the moment, so it just keeps all the dampness at bay. Anyway, on the outside I've got them fridge covers in and installed, so just to keep that nasty wet weather out of the back of my fridge. So that's a good job done. Continuation. Yeah, I had this sort of dilemma the first of the month. Last night I actually taxed the Fiat. I taxed it. The tax, not that it hasn't been taxed, the tax was up for renewal, and it was a little bit yeah, so I probably won't be getting going until probably about the later part of October. So that was a bit of a but I need to drive it on the road at some point this month, so it was a case of like biting a bullet. So there was no way of like just clipping on a sawn for the month. But anyway, that was that. What has progressed? So yes, yesterday the ECU unit that I had well, tried to get tested at ECU testings up at Derby, returned to me, and it was all a goodwill gesture. Because they couldn't test it, there's no like charging implemented or anything like that. So last night I refitted the ECU, and just prior fitting it back in this one, I was kind of just having another little where the gap was, looking down through, and I spotted a little earth post on the side of the body. So this is now on the, like, the passenger side. We'll probably do some photos. I'm going to probably you know, do some more of this later on and show you where some of these points are. But I looked down and it was coming out there was about 4 wires, like earth wires, coming out of the loom and go into this point. And I'm kind of like, well, I've got nothing to lose, let's whip it off, let's just have a look at the condition of the ring terminal on the end of it. So I undone it. In all honesty, it didn't look too bad, and there was just one little place on it, there was a little bit of corrosion. So I just got a very small screwdriver and scraped it clean, and just scraped it all round, got it back on the post, redone the nut up. I thought, right, okay, you never know your luck, I'll just give it a little try. So put the OBD reader on it and just cleared the fault, because I did start it before that and the fault was still there. So I'm like, okay, maybe I just need to clear the fault off, and if the fault's occurred again, we need to clear that off again and restart. So I then proceeded to stop the engine, back on with the ignition, OBD reader, cleared the fault, and unplugged, restarted. The light is gone. Back to the same mode, the roller coaster of ECU lights. And so I left it ticking over for about 5 minutes, and it was all calm. I'm thinking, okay, I might just go for a little drive with this. So I wazzed it off for a little drive. I probably done about 2 miles. And stopped and let it tick over for about another 5 minutes, and okay, this is looking positive. So have I actually discovered something here? And anyway, then I went to pull away again, just put my foot on the throttle and ping, check engine light, it's back there. So that was that. Anyway, in the meantime, like you guys already know, I've got my booking with Fiat, and I've just got, it's going to be, was it Tuesday today? So it's going to be the 23rd. But anyway, a little uplift today. Someone said to me, Joff, we recommend a guy for doing your extraction on your injector clamp down bolt. And I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Here's his phone number. Give him a shout. Anyway, I managed to get hold of the guy tonight, last thing, about just before 5 o'clock, and it was so refreshing. Believe it or not, this guy actually does a lot of work for these companies like the Fiat dealership that I'm going to be taking this to. And he said, to be honest, he said, the name of the guy, I know you need a Joff, need to speak to the guy in Fiat, speak to this guy and arrange with him. I will come, when your vehicle's in there, I will come and do the extraction while your vehicle's in the workshop facility. Makes it a lot easier for me. It's on my doorstep, and I'm kind of like, this is like mapping out pretty nicely. So that was a little bit of a good result. He's oh, and not only that, he said, I was telling him the situation, and he said, believe it or not, I do endless amounts of broken off bolts in camper vans, and I was kind of like, get away. So, and yeah, you just, like me, I just want to try and get it back to how it was, you know, the score, and you just want that you know, faith restored and everything like that. So it was, he really yeah, give me a real like uplift. So that was really good news today. And yeah, so it's just a matter of time now. What I was going to say, oh, so everybody knows, so there's the OBD reader that I ended up with. Let's just get a bit of a light on, like you haven't seen it before. But that's the one. Oh, and not only that, guys, what I'm actually going to do, so in the end of this video, what I've got is a load of Fiat Ducato fault codes. I've been like just literally you know, rinsing through forums and stuff like that, trying to get information, and there's I keep sort of not sort of like, you know, stumbling over the same old sort of like stories and stuff. So I want to try and keep this story going, and try and you know, give people maybe a little bit of incentive with the OBD reader, and sort of steer yourself into maybe detecting ongoing faults with your Ducato if you've got any. And yeah, so I'm going to tag in a load of these fault codes that I've discovered on the internet, which I think is pretty handy. Even for me, it just makes life a lot easier if I know where the fault codes are without trawling through the internet. And I can literally, I'm just going to get to this I'm going to get to this video, and I'll put the in the description, or the in the title, actually, I'm going to put Fiat Ducato fault codes in the title, and then you can just search Fiat Ducato fault codes. There might be something on YouTube, I don't know, but I just want to sort of try and put it up there in you know, a bit better black and white, and get it up there so we can like refer back to it easily. That's the name of the game. Oh, and going on from there, guys, I think when we're getting to grips with all these little issues, I think I'm going to have to get this thing back in the workshop. We need some more tins of wax oil. We need some more battery protection coating. We need to find all these earth connections. We need to find the connection on the engine to the chassis, and all these sort of like wires that need protection from the wet weather. Also, what we need to do is protect this. We need to sort out the sealer on the plastic trim on the bottom of the windscreen. I need to get this vehicle back up to speed, and then we're going to I'm going to get it back in the workshop, and I'm going to get in under that engine compartment. I want to absolutely get the wax oil coating everything, and we're going to really try and sort of get that protection on the vehicle, because, you know, we've been inundated with the fact that every vehicle gets its issues off, and it's very, very true, and we're just trying to do our utmost. So if you've watched previous videos of mine, you will see that connection from the FIAT to the burstener at the back of the motorhome that we've tried to protect, and it seems to be working. That's one of the big things that I try and do, is to try and keep out that corrosion, and we will go from there. I will keep you updated. Any more information, any more comments, give us a comment. We're still getting people sort of saying, Joff, you're making the right decision, and I think we are. This motorhome is pretty impressive, to be fair, and I think we're going to, you know, continue on down the road a little bit further with a bit of luck. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you give it a thumbs up, and I hope you might have taken a little bit of something from this video to protect your motorhome, possibly. And don't forget them covers. Keep the water out of the back of that fridge. Thanks for watching. Bye.